Maddie, it's a really exciting new chapter for you in your career. How do you feel about joining Oxford United?
I'm absolutely thrilled to be joining Oxford, a club with a lot of ambition that matches my own. I'm so excited for a new challenge for myself and new environment.
You've had first-hand experience of going up against the club. Looking from the outside when you were at Lewes, what did you make of the setup and some of the players that you're going to be joining?
From the outside, I could already see that it was a pretty professional setup, a team that were tough to come up against. So being on the other side of it now feels good.
You look at the run that the team put together towards the end of the season. Since Liam came back, it was almost promotion form at times. Is that encouraging that it could be something similar? You could be quite ambitious about what your league position is next year?
Yes, definitely, and excited to kick on and continue with that form. I know a lot of the squad's been retained, so that's good for momentum moving forward, and hopefully I can come and impact that in my own way.
And for Oxford fans who haven't seen you play, you're a left back, an attacking left back. What can they expect from you?
Yes, I've been a left back pretty much all my life. I can play left centre back in a different system, but left back is where I feel most suited. Love being an attacking forward, but also love the gritty defensive side of it too. I like to contribute in the attack in any way I can, and hopefully keep the ball out of our net at the same time.
You're already very well travelled. You started at Chelsea, you were abroad in the States as well. Tell people about your journey to this point.
Yes, so the end of my academy experience was at Chelsea. I was there for 5 years, and then I went over to the States to university in America. I was in New Jersey for 3 years and then Iowa for 2 years, two completely different environments and also very different to Chelsea. A lot of great experience gained from that academically and on the football pitch, and then found myself back home in England at Lewes. Loved my time there, and it was nice to be back home playing proper English footy. So I'm excited to continue that journey in England.
You mentioned proper English football. People look at the football in the States and there's a lot of athletes, there's a lot of athleticism.
Yeah.
What kind of differences do you notice from having played over there and to playing over here?
It was a huge culture shock for me going over and playing in America because, as you say, it's very athletic, very fast game, less technical and tactical, but it's definitely developing in those aspects. Coming home, it's more technical and tactical, suits me a lot more, and it's a lot more competitive, which is what I missed a little bit when I was over in the States. The season was so short, and now being back home and the season is 10 months long, I love it. It's everything I live for, and I absolutely love it. Yeah, so it's nice to continue that journey.
You mentioned a couple of places that you were, as you mentioned, really contrasting New Jersey and Iowa. What was it like off the field for you?
Oh, it was amazing. Had a really good experience off the pitch and on the pitch. In both those locations, completely different to each other. A lot of my mates from New Jersey would question why I was going to the middle of nowhere in Iowa, but again, it was a new experience, different pace of life, but I loved it, and all the environments I found myself in and had the opportunities to play in and study in, really loved. So another new environment in Oxford, and I'm excited to explore it.
Does it make it less daunting having sort of been to a new country and been at clubs where you kind of have to go through that first day at school kind of process almost? Yeah,
it definitely makes me feel like I could thrive anywhere. So it's not really too daunting for me being in a new environment. I already know a couple of the girls on the team, which is nice. There's a bit of familiarity, but also a lot of new challenge to me, which is very exciting. I'm excited to explore Oxford.
The club itself is very ambitious. The facilities here is a bit more integrated than it has been in recent years. What do you make of the setup and what you've been working with day to day?
I've already had a couple tours, and I love how everything looks. I love how everything works. I'm excited to really get into it and make it my own home. But it feels great to be here. A great environment, great club.
The club aren't being quiet about the fact they do want to be back in the second tier. Is playing at a high level ambition you have as well?
Definitely, and for a long time I've wanted to prioritise football. I know I went over to the States to study alongside that, but as long as my legs can carry me, I'll be playing, and I want to be playing at as high a level as I can, and just making the most of the time I have left on the football pitch. Yeah.
And you're not just a talented footballer, you're also academically gifted clearly as well. You've got a master's in neuroscience. Tell us about that, because it's not something that everyone's got on their CV.
Yeah, so for me, this probably sounds weird being a footballer, but I've always loved school, and just found those sort of subjects very intriguing, and it doesn't really mean that I have a direction outside football just yet. I've still got to figure that out. But for me, getting an undergrad in sports science and then a master's in neuroscience, it was just stuff that I really loved learning about and really interested me, and is so relevant for my role as footballer because it's all pretty much tied together. So I can see myself staying within sport, whether that's football or a different sport. After I finish playing, I can see myself in that team environment for the long term. So yeah.
It's a good part of the world to be academic. if you did have any further academic interests or anything else, do you want to add to get a second master's maybe?
It's not off the cards, and I think one day I'd like to have a PhD under my belt, but football's going to be a priority for the foreseeable. Yeah.
And tell us what Liam had to say about selling the club. Longer term, we know that the vision is that the men's and the women's team will play at the same stadium when that's built as well. The plans are big for the future.
Oh yes, definitely. I think everything's moving in the right direction, and it speaks volumes that a lot of last year's squad have been retained. Obviously, it's an attractive environment to be in. People want to be here, and there's some ambitious signings being made. So yeah, it all looks very positive for the future, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
And role models are really important, both at a local level for people in Oxfordshire to see people wearing that Oxford United badge, but also at a national level as well. The Lionesses are pretty close to qualifying for the World Cup. They avoid defeat against Spain, and they'll seal that. What have you made of back-to-back silverware under Serena Wiedemann?
It's incredible, and for me, being in the States for 5 years, I knew a system of English women's football that is completely different to what it is now. So I came home from 5 years of being away, and it was unrecognisable in the best way. It's grown exponentially, and it will continue to do that, and I mean that is a lot to do with the Lionesses' success and the growth of women's football in this country. I think it's brilliant to see, it's brilliant to be a part of, and it's only going to continue to get better.
Yeah, just finally, how important is it there is a pathway for homegrown talent? Because some of the best players in the world have been attracted to the WSL in the same way in the Premier League, maybe less opportunities for English players, but it's always good when you can kind of make that breakthrough. Yes,
definitely, and having a pathway, having an academy is so important to then have a first team to look up to that is also attainable and achievable. You're connected to it, and maybe some development squad players can be in and around the first team, get to know that, get some experience around it. And it's also just nice as a club to have that community feeling, know that everyone's connected to it, and that there's a pathway that is achievable and could someday be a part of.